Hello everybody, Matt here back again, and this is a different type of video because this is for my master's class on educational technology. And I was tasked with creating a how-to video over one of my favorite tools, a tool I couldn't live without, and that tool, ladies and gentlemen, is Google Forms. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use it and some of the cool things you can do with it. So what you're going to do if you have a Gmail account, which I'm assuming most of you guys do, you're going to go over here to New, and More and Google Forms. And this should really be called Google Test Maker. And the reason I love this is because you can do all kinds of cool stuff with this. You can view responses right here. Obviously, there's no responses, but you can make forms and graphs and stuff, and just it's light years ahead of the old school hand grading test. So let's go ahead and jump right into it here. You can actually change the color of this if you don't like it. You can have pictures, all kinds of cool stuff, and there's some really cool things up here. We'll talk about that here in a second. So let's go ahead and call this Test 1. Okay, and we're going to say answer all questions. Okay, now before you do anything, in order to make this a quiz, meaning to assign points to it, you're going to have to go up here to Settings, click on this little gear, and then you'll get this window here. Okay, now what's really cool is that if your students have Gmail addresses, and you want to make sure that you can email them back and stuff, you can click on that. You can get response receipts. You can limit one response, edit after they submit, see summary charts and text responses. This is what they can see. So very, very cool. The presentation, you can shuffle the questions. You can give them a progress bar. My students really like that. But then you go over here to quizzes, okay? Click on this to make it a quiz, all right? You can see when they're going to get their grade. You can give it to them right then. You could give it to them later after you review it. And yeah, it tells you what they can see. And they've even got these helpful little question mark boxes here, okay, that can explain it even further. So for the first question here, it's just going to be, what color is the sky? Okay, again, this is just an example. So I've selected multiple choice here. That's the default. But you can also select drop down, file upload, grid, dates, times, all kinds of great stuff. Very, very cool. And yeah, it even gives you suggestions for stuff if it knows it. So blue and red and green. Now I just have 3 here, but you could keep going. You could have up to 50 on here. You can go 100, a billion if you want. If you want to be so to do that. And you can add images, videos, things like that, all kinds of great stuff. It's very, very cool, very, very fun. Okay, so now we got to do our answer key. So the answer is obviously blue, so you'll click on that, and then you can assign the points. So we're just going to hold down on that, make it 24 points. Okay, and we're done. And you do this for all the questions that you would want. And then if you click on this, this is actually what your students are going to see. Okay, you click on Submit and view my score, and boom, there we go. Now, you can share this with your students by using the Share button, okay? And that is right up here. Sorry, the Send button, and all kinds of cool stuff like that. But play around with this. It's very fun. That's all I got to say. I'll see you guys next time.